folks, I'm going to try this out. I've tried it out before and it's never happened before. I've never had any success. I've tried to ask the viewers, has anybody got any contact details of about 3 or 4 people with no joy? There's currently somebody else that I'd like to speak to, I'd like to get hold of. Maybe a relation, friend, fan, or fan club member of his may just have some contact details. I'm trying to get hold of a guy called Scott GORHAM. He may be in the UK at the moment, he may be in that there US of A. He's probably in the US of A. But this internet is a big thing, isn't it? It's the World Wide Web. So I'm hoping a message from me, Britain's grumpiest Oldgate, and I am, don't worry about that, I'm hoping it might get to him. Now Scott, you owe me a favour. You don't know that, but you do owe me a favour. It doesn't involve you paying any money. I don't want any money, I don't want anything off you at all. Nothing monetary anyway. But I've got something for you that might put a few quid in your pocket and ultimately mine. I've got something that I'd like to run past you. I'll be dead honest with you, Scott, I'm not going to lie. I have tried to run it past one other person first. It was a fellow out of Status Quo. Francis Rossi, did a video on him on here when the channel first started and it got pretty well received, reviewing his recent concert tour that he's been doing, his Tunes and Chat tour. Anyway, tried to get hold of him this time with this idea, and we got the stock reply, which I'm not knocking him for. Everybody gives it. It's the old, speak to my agent, speak to my management. No, that one won't wash, Scott. I'm not after agents or management. I know, like him, you're rock royalty and a bit of a superstar, but there's got to be times that we strip things back and take things to the old days of 20, 30, 40 years ago, when mere mortals like myself got a chance to actually speak to somebody. Initially, Scott, don't need a phone number. An email will do as long as it gets directly to you. An email is fine. If you like what's in the email, then you might forward a phone number and I can speak to you. If you're in the US of A, that's not a problem. We can do it over the phone to start with. And if you like what you hear, we could probably get together. It'll involve one phone call to me, then ultimately, possibly 2 more phone calls and a very, very short 30-second video message. If you can do that for me, and as I say, you owe me a favour. You really do. I'm not going to tell you what it is on here, but you do owe me a favour. If you look after me, I will look after you. I've got something for you. It'll make it a few bob, Scott. It really will. And for no great hard work. And that's always nice, isn't it? Not a lot of work for a good few quid. Got to be worth looking at. Anyway, if anybody, this is the serious part, knows Scott GORHAM and how to contact him, the man out of THIN LIZZY, please forward this video to him. Please, if you don't mind. If you've got his details, let him have a look at this video. He might think he's dealing with a nutter, but no, I'm not. I might look like a bit of a nutter. I might act like one sometimes. I might be grumpy. I am grumpy. But I'm pretty level-headed, really. I do myself down. I'm pretty level-headed. Anyway, Scott, I would love to message you and ultimately talk to you. And if you like the idea I've got for you, I think, as I say, it might make you a few quid. You might be ever grateful that we've gotten in touch if ever I'm lucky enough to. Okay, sir? Thank you very much.